Uh, if you are a medical responder, then do your job. Automatic yan. Wala nang mag-aantay. You don't need to get from the command center what you're supposed to do, so, and how you're supposed to do it. It's supposed to be automatic. So that was what I was hoping we will be hearing here in this briefing. At least, you know, your specific responsibilities. But then again, all of you went through the ERT training sessions. Am I correct? Yes? Sinong hindi pumunta? Okay. So I guess all of you went. So now we just gave you a scenario and for you to reflect on, to think about when an emergency strikes. Okay? Unless there are other things that AGF would like to present to us, we will be calling this meeting, concluding this meeting. Okay, before we conclude, questions from the responders.
Good morning, Father. I would just like to make an observation because most of the people that were tasked, that was shown to us, some of them are not in their positions anymore. They might be transferred to another building, so they might be
We need to update this, in other words.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
an update. And then secondly, question po kay AGF, if a guard, kasi nakita mo kanina, under sweeper, si Ate Michelle, who is in charge of our gate 3, who is assigned there, sweeper din siya. Is she supposed to leave her post? Baka kasi, if it's something that will be scary, may mga batang magtatakbo and, you know, they'll go out of the gate, shouldn't there be guards at our gate na hindi aalis? Because, Ate Michelle, kung tama lang po what I'm saying, baka po pwedeng tingnan si Ate Michelle because she's also a sweeper. So she needs to sweep one area, which is St. Joseph building, na ang accessibility niya from gate 3, the nearest building to her is Mary the Queen building, rather than St. Joseph. Kasi yung St. Joseph yung susunod pa. But the one nearer to her is Mary the Queen. So kung pwede lang pong tingnan niya. And then the third, Father, it's good that we have the scenario, we have we preempt what could happen, but we never touched on the after. Parang observation that, you know, na natin na there's a sweeper, there's a may medical team tayo, pero afterwards, how are we going to, is there a system in place already where we could send already the students? Which gate will be open? Is the school going to open all the gates for the parents to come in, and where will they get their children? Makaka-reach pa sila sa evacuation center, or meron ba tayong system in place wherein hindi magka-crowd in yung mga parents or guardians to get their children? Parang hindi kasi natin na-address yung after the emergency.
Yeah, hindi talaga natin i-address today because that will be the subject matter of the next briefing. No? Well, I was expecting also that sort of, I was expecting that to be part of today's briefing, but apparently it stopped only until the scenario, the actual scenario. There was a little bit about developing scenarios like injuries, etc., but not yet the third scenario after responding to the emergencies. What's going to happen? How's the ERT going to function? So that will be the subject matter of a next briefing. But I'd like AGF again to to organize the briefing. I understand kasi Colonel What's his name?
Colonel Moseros is supposed to.
Colonel Moseros was supposed to conduct the briefing today. Unfortunately, he had a medical emergency himself, so he was not able to come. So I apologize for this half-baked presentation for today, but I think nevertheless we still were able to learn something, with the scenarios, and also make you more conscious of how prepared we are when an emergency strikes. Okay, you're correct, Ms. Arlene. We need to update the list because in the recent weeks, quite a number of our personnel have moved positions and places. So the list is a bit outdated. So we will come up with an updated list in the next briefing. Hopefully, Colonel Moseros will be able to run us through the drill brief. Then secondly, your concern about sweepers, particularly if our security guards are also deployed as sweepers.